Well mate, new peg. Another fish?
Yeah, I was actually trying to do a bit of an opening scene and tell the viewers where we're fishing. And
Didn't take long, did it?
if you'd have come here 5 minutes ago, mate, as you've probably just experienced, it was burning absolute hooligan. I was grabbing onto my Brolly and thinking, you know, my Brolly's going to take off. So whilst I was trying to do that and do the opening vlog, middle rod just absolutely melted off, and this is my prize.
Lovely.
And, this
beautiful
one's on a
clean
chod,
fish.
mate.
Yeah.
And it's the first one out the new lake on the Cherry Bee, Carp ball pop-up.
And the first one out of this peg as well.
Yeah, new peg. Might as well do it whilst you've got the camera in front of me now.
Yeah.
Right and left hand rod, both got the usual presentation, snowman rigs, fishing left and right hand, but down the margin areas tonight. On the CM1, kipper tippers and Cherry Bee tippers. The wind's absolutely hacking in here when we walk around.
It certainly looked fishy.
And it didn't half look carpy, so we've plumbed for them swims. And my middle rod, I fished it about half a rod length off the island, and I've just sprayed about 15 baits around it. And as I say, I was trying to do a bit of blogging, hold on to my Brolly, the wind was blowing an hooligan and the middle rod's melted off, and this is my prize.
Yeah, but it's a lovely cleaner.
It certainly is, mate. Nothing like last week's stamp. I mean,
no.
To be honest, I'm still trying to take that one in because I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it was still a good 15 pound, mate.
Yeah, he's a lovely one, but pleasingly it's another one on another bait of mine that I roll, Cherry Bee, and on a different tactic.
Yeah.
So well chuffed, mate.
Great. Get it back in then, mate.
Don't know what kind of time we got on the...
It's 10 to 6, so
plenty of time,
a very early one this week.
It's a very early one and a very blow one at the moment.
Yeah.
But yep, off the mark, nice and early. Chuffed, mate.
Get it back in, mate.
Superb. Cheers, mate.
Well done.
Just been thinking, I don't know if I showed you the Carp ball Cherry Bee pop-ups. I showed you the CM1 and the kipper tippers, but I don't know if I've showed you these pop-ups, so the opportunity and do that now for you. They smell absolutely lovely. I wish we got smell-o-vision. 16 millers. There you are. Obviously the main ingredient is cherry. There's plenty of other goodies in it, but this is the first year that I've been using them as an actual 16mm pop-up. I've normally rolled them as 12mm to use on top of my boilies for the snowman presentation, but another thing that's new for this year, and I just thought I'd give it a whirl. I've had a few fish, and I've had one tonight on it, so yep, there you go. Cherry Bee, Carp ball pop-ups for the old choddies. Right folks, just gone 25 past 8, a bit of an update. I mentioned Mark was on about moving, and he has moved about an hour and a half ago now, and I've just had a phone call to say that he's nailed one. Fantastic. Back in the open water, and he said it's over £20, so fingers crossed we'll get that on the camera and to show you. And myself, I think the last time I spoke to you, I mentioned the sun had come out, and it brought the carp out, because every carp suddenly appeared in front of me on the in the upper layers and just under the surface, so can't neglect that. So decided which rod to move, and it was the choddy. Since that capture I'd had nothing, not even a bleep, so tell a lie, I did see one fish crash over the top of it, and I left it for an hour or so, but nothing happened, so I've reeled that one in. I've tied up a zig. The little amber nectars that I mentioned, I think in the blog last week, real nice 12mm buoyant high vis popple. I've stuck one of them on, and I've cast it out there, and I've moved my left hander, which is a margin rod, basically to the area where I was fishing the choddy, and I've just scattered some baits over it. So we're just approaching 8:30, so or as I say, we've got about an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes left of the session. So hopefully I'll get that capture marks on the camera, and let's see what the next hour or so brings. Catch you later, folks. Right then folks, it's 25 past 9. Whew, absolute frantic the last 25-30 minutes. Mark had that fish, just hadn't had a chance to reel in and go round. I lost 2 fish within about 10 minutes of each other. The one I respotted on the island towards the snaggy area on the snowman presentation, that one went off, pulled into it, fish darted for the snag, hit the surface, just parted, and then as I was retrieving that rod, the zig rod, just leant over, pulled into that, and it's just like a steam train. gone straight for the snags, no chance. So I've lost 2 fish within 10 minutes, absolutely gutted. Mark's got that 20 pounder, as I say, I haven't had a chance to go around and do any filming, so it might have to do with a still. Hopefully if he's took one, and I know he's had another one. So I'm pleased he's caught anyway, and he's managed to bag a few fish. So yeah, we're approaching 9:30 and the light's fading, so that's about it then, folks. If we do get anything else and we can get any stills, we'll get it in the blog, but if not, we'll hope to see you soon when we do it all again in part 7. So from myself, Matt, and Mark, who's all the way down the bottom of the lake towards me left, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next blog. Cheers. Well, I promised you the footage of the 20, which has just gone 23.11 minus the scale, which was £2. So yeah, it was 25.11, 23.11.
Yeah.
But the good news is we've got one even bigger to show you, because yet again, Mr. Copson, I said he moved, and the swimmy plumb for was the one that I was having him in last week, but he moved again. He's just told me, because he just saw fish, mate, didn't you?
And then I looked to the left and I just seen a load of fish just under the surface. So it took about an hour for the first bite to come, but I've had 4, smallest being about 16.5, something like that. And then up to this one, and then 10 minutes after I had this one, I just left it in the mat just so we could get it on film for you. And Matt just come down, and the rod ripped off again, and there's a really good fish in there.
I literally just arrived in the swim, and I heard, well, you'd turn your alarm off, hadn't you, mate?
Yeah, I was pulling my back legs in like, and it's amazing. More or less a double hook up on 20 pounders, unbelievable.
But yeah, well, hopefully this is half decent footage. We've both got our red torches on, but we're going to have a still. But we'll pop that one back, mate, and we'll get the beast out next, because...
Yeah, just under 24.
Well, that's just under 24, but I'm guesstimating.
Yeah, it's probably a few pound bigger than...
Yeah, I reckon the following fish that we're going to bring in front of the camera, I'm going for 27, 28 pound, if not bigger.
Let's hope.
So let's see what the scale says.
Yeah, cheers.
Right then, folks. I said it was a big fish, didn't I, mate? And I'd like to just be the first one to congratulate my mate, who's been, well, how many years, mate?
After a UK 30 for probably 20 years now. And
longer than you care to remember, but you've finally done it.
This place, we've only been on here a few months, and unbelievable.
I just hope that this footage that I'm filming here will do it justice, because we have weighed it 3 times.
Yeah. And
the scales don't lie. It went £32, 11 ounces, minus the sling, which is £2. So, Mark, you're holding your first UK 30, mate. £30, 11 ounces. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Made up, man. I was made up with the one before it, at nearly 24. This one, 10 minutes after it, phenomenal fishing.
I mean, this has been a great start to a brand new campaign.
Yeah.
I mean...
Believe it or not, I didn't get both rods out till sort of 7:45. And to get like 4 fish within 2 hours of each other, and when they're this sort of size, that's the first one may have gone 20. I didn't weigh it, was possibly between 19 and 21, so around the 20 pound mark. But to get these 2 at the death, phenomenal fish.
I'll take my hat off to you, mate, because where you parked your bum tonight and went and started fishing, I mean, I was up there with you and there was plenty of fish.
Yeah.
But when I did reel in and pop round, you said, I don't feel confident, which I did mention in the earlier part of the blog. I thought, that ain't like Mark, because when he normally spots an area, he fishes it, you know, from start to finish. But sometimes you've got to go with your gut feeling, and you moved to your second swim, and you didn't stay there much longer, did you? Because... Well,
literally I threw one rod out, and I glanced over and I could see the fish just under the surface, and I thought, I can't neglect that. So, and I moved, only one peg, but it's not really accessible from the other peg, and well, it obviously paid off.
It does, mate. So, I mean, it's there ain't a mark on that fish. It's just absolute stunner, and you fully deserve it, mate. I'm just privileged to... Well, as I mentioned last week, we normally got an habit of one of us is at work and one's here, and vice versa. And last week I nailed that 29, which I'm still getting my head round. And then this week you've gone and nailed your first UK 30.
Unbelievable.
I'm just absolutely... Oh, I love... Well, I'm like yourself. I love every second on the bank. It's just... if you catch a fish, it's a bonus. But to be here and see you do that, mate, I'm just privileged.
Yeah, and you was actually standing behind me when it happened.
Well, I literally just stepped one toe into the swim and I'm in again, Matt. And I went, hey.
Well, how close it was not to happening was the alarms had gone off and I was pulling the just winding the back leads in. So that's how close it was for not being in my first 30. So.
Oh, it's a stunner, mate. Absolutely stunning.
Absolutely
right then, mate. We'll get some stills, plenty of them, because we've got to do our damnedest to get you the best trophy shot possible.
I think we need to get home then.
I think yes.
And I'll sleep well tonight.
I don't think we're going to drive home tonight. We're going to skip home.
That's it, mate.
Congratulations, mate. I'm just going to have one last look, because that's an absolute stunner of a fish. And once again, congratulations.
Oh, cheers.
Okay, mate. I'll let you get your breath, and we'll slip her back and get some stills.
Phenomenal.
Okay, folks. Brilliant.